And it's worth
lauded.
saying Emily Maitlis is now kind of touring the television studios, including American networks, claiming to have been vindicated with very kind of grave statements about the importance of her journalistic work. But as you say, that it's fair to ask how much help she did for the country by conducting that interview. Before we get into the central evidential controversy, let's just finish on this supposed charge, which is this misconduct in public office, because if he is charged, and he hasn't actually been charged yet, if he is charged, and if it ever came to trial, we'd see what his defense would be. I'm speculating here, but my guess is he would say that as UK trade envoy, he deliberately fostered relationships with senior business people around the world. And when he was being sent to particular places, he would try and line up senior meetings with important people to try and do the good work of UK trade envoys. So I'm not sure.
In fact, he would be criticized if he hadn't done that.
The particular kind of smoking gun is that the details of his forthcoming trips to places like Beijing as UK trade envoy, he forwarded to people like Epstein, who subsequently arranged meetings on the back of them. I don't think that is intrinsically either a crime or even a misdemeanor, because they could have been useful. It may well be, by the way, that he was also using those trade missions to do private business dealings and allowed for there to be a kind of blending of the two to make himself personal profit. That may have happened. I have no idea. Exactly where you draw the line will be a very hard thing for a court to do. But besides, no one really cares about that. That's not what this is about. Because, Michael Tracey, this is really about the testimony of Virginia Roberts.
Do you really think for one second that if the same exact emails, verbatim, were found to have been sent by Andrew to Joe Smith or somebody who was not named Jeffrey Epstein, that anybody would have given it a second thought? Of course not. They're so banal.